Oh yeah. All right. I'm Raiden.
Oh,
You are Quan Chi.
I am Quan Chi.
You are Quan Chi.
What the fuck, Kyle?
We're not gonna say we're related. Ever. 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 Sorry, I'm warming up. You guys.
Whenever
Should
you're
look.
ready, everything's going.
Oh, everything is going?
Everything's rolling.
Are you fucking.
What? There's nothing I can't.
Okay. Hey, how you doing? This is your boy Cam with How You Livin', Life on Saturn Productions. Today we have a guest, Cyle Jersey, a.k.a. Scare of Cyle. So you're from Plattsburgh. This is where you grew up.
Yep.
Probably moved here about 2006, 2007.
Yeah.
By the looks of it, through your Instagram, your Facebook, you've been in the scene quite a bit.
Yes.
From old Rhoda days, it used to be an old art gallery here, to back in the day, if you saw episode 1, we were talking about the Coffee Camp.
Yes.
The music scene started pretty hard. I actually wanted to, if you remember, it's going to sound weird.
The crack house.
It was located in Morrisonville.
Yeah.
And that was a heavy music scene
Mason
for
Street, yeah.
Mason Street.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay Ormsby. I know he lived there. Hell yeah. We
Bro,
still remember
so
that.
many- yes.
Uphill Battle was there, if you recall them. They were super underground, but I guess Shadows Fall played there once.
Yes.
And that's kind of like the biggest thing that's kind of going on. It's crazy because,
Was it next to Nieces?
yeah, they played
Yeah.
there. Nick
That was
Seymour, shout
one,
out
yes.
if you're watching, Nick.
Yeah.
Hey. But no, what I was going to say is, as an introductory to the music scene, it was very violent there. It was very no holds bars. It was a private house.
Yep.
I don't want to get into too much detail about it because, I don't, and I only was there like maybe 6 or 7 times. But thinking back today, not going to say Helvet's Reich or anything because we don't have any evidence of that whatsoever. Except there is a video.
There's a
But
video. Yes, I found it.
Don't look it up.
Don't
Don't reach. That was
Yes.
probably your playing shows.
That was the- yes.
Aside from being in
Absolutely.
a Metallica cover band called Blackens.
Yes.
Yeah, that you actually played bass. That was your first instrument.
Bass. Yes.
Bass. Yeah. You even took your senior photo with your bass.
Yes.
Was that a Carvin? Was that a Carvin bass?
That was the carbon bass. Yeah, it was the only one that.
Those luscious locks.
Yes.
Goddamn.
I used to have hair.
I'm trying to joke, but that still hurts to say.
Right,
Anyway,
right.
I'm used to it.
It's colder these
My
days.
hat is my hair. So, what's your hat policy? Moving on. Holy moly. You put down the bass.
You want coffee?
Oh,
I do want coffee.
yeah. Actually, that'd be good. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
All right.
We'll get into that. Oh,
In a moment.
in a moment.
In a moment.
You guys
Stay
weren't.
tuned.
You guys weren't supposed to hear that. It's private.
Do you want milk in it?
No.
You don't want milk in it?
Here's
Hey, oh,
your stuff.
yes, man. Milk. I'm not gonna bring up my milk story again, but I just think about the milkshake in the yard, and I feel like, first of all, what temperature is it outside? And why is everybody going to the yard for a milkshake? Are they really milkshakes? No. Playing dumb. I know what the milkshake is. It's a dance. You put down the bass and picked up a guitar.
Yep. Actually, no.
Keyboard.
Keyboard first. Yeah.
yes.
I
So-
started basically learned what I was playing on bass, and just
It transitioned pretty well.
Transitioned very
Yeah,
well to piano,
absolutely.
and that's how I was able to learn. Learn my scales.
Yeah.
Learned everything you could possibly do in terms of music theory and composition.
Absolutely, and you started probably around the same time recording your own music.
Yeah, that was how I. That's how I.
Is that
pretty much
when
learned.
Scare Cyle started? You would say?
It was probably definitely the beginning. It was my introduction to actually recording, learning software and
Yeah.
and everything, getting
Which is-
levels and
Yeah.
just
Did you have to learn German or?
I do have a German program. The whole
yeah.
entire program is in German. And it was actually just years and years of trial and error.
It's funny about German, real quick. Don't mean to interrupt you. I
So
only
good.
know one phrase, and it was good yesterday. It's "Du haben Sie gut Donnerstag." And it's "Are you having a good Thursday?" So.
There's that. Du haben Sie gut Donnerstag.
Thursday
I love
was-
Rammstein.
Thursday was-
Actually, we have a picture of one of your old paintings. We weren't going to use it, but if we can now, because Rammstein is actually in the background as a poster.
It's actually when
Anyway.
like my whole music involvement just kind of switched from being like like extremely heavy metal stuff to like more orchestra related stuff, and it was just that sound, and then I kind of wanted to create those sounds, and so I just started to learn all those different instruments.
Variety is a spice of life, and so far you play the bass, the keyboard,
Yep.
and the guitar,
Yep.
and occasionally the mandolin. No, wait, that's somebody else. No, shout out to Ahan. He's learning the mandolin right now.
Oh,
Shout out.
badass.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. Go into All the Rage, where you play guitar,
Yep.
and you wrote all the guitar parts. You
Yes.
wrote everything.
Yes.
Toured around Plattsburgh. I don't know if anybody remembers, but it was a good time. Probably
was
about,
fun.
It was like a 2-year
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, we brought in a whole bunch of different bands, put on like a lot of different
That's
shows.
right.
Yeah.
Back to the coffee camp.
Yes, that was-
I've said before, no longer open anymore. Was where
Missed that place.
where you played in All the Rage.
Yep.
Your singer kind of sucked. That was it. It was a local band that toured. Never really went out, but that's okay. After All the Rage, Scarab Cyle really
Yep.
started. And all your Scarab CDs are Life on Saturn Productions.
Yes.
So, and then you also recorded all the sounds and the music for Arnold versus Cliche.
Yeah.
You started-
No, actually, I did the Ash versus Cliches and the
you
Batman.
recorded Ash in Batman?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got into recording your own CD,
Yep.
and now you're recording for Life on Saturn.
Yeah.
Stop and Go information. Stop and Go. Stop and Go animation.
Basically, we ended up recording that. Then we ended up recording Batman. Then Flintstones. Yeah, exactly.
I always try to do my Batman voice.
Then Flintstones. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, and it was a lot of fun. I always wanted to do kind of music scores and everything. Like it was a very high interest, and no, it's actually a lot of fun to actually just do it. Especially like doing the voiceovers. You know, it's not just about the music. You know, what I mean, it's about the sound effects. It's about the everything that we put into it. Like so every footstep, every like
Yes.
everything. You know what I mean? Like we're so intricate with it, and then the music's usually the last part because I like to hear what everyone was feeling during that time, and then I'll try to mimic the feeling through the music.
So,
yeah.
about the sound effects, fun fact, in Flintstones versus Cliches, you'll see Fred driving or pedaling his vehicle of whatever you call his car. We'll say that, stone car. And those sounds that you hear of him running is actually Kyle's floor.
Well, actually, I guess I can put another fun fact out there.
Oh, I love fun facts.
The teleporter pants on Arnold versus Cliche 2 is Cameron making those fart noises.
Exposed.
Oh, fun. I wasn't really farting to, I'm not, fair humor. It's okay, but I just knew I could do really well. But I will give you a quick example. But hopefully this gets cut out. Cut it down. Okay, you ready for a good one? I could just give it a go. Here we go. This is where my life is Anyway. Hey, Mom, I made it. I made it, Mom. Mama, I made it. How's it feel? I don't know. Feels good. Anyway.
Peaks of life.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
You're
So
welcome.
the sound effects were a collective effort of Life on Saturn.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a lot of people involved, and I could just talk about it all day, every day, but I'm not going to. But check it out. Give it a go. Look for the farts.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely. You got Tom here just helping us out.
You want the rest? I'm gonna make some more.
Oh, God, it's spicy. Let's look at some of the characters. We actually have some here future.
Yes.
If you recall, episode 2 with Josh, we talked about being cops, and then you might have seen a clip in there, and there was a cop right in the middle. Kyle also played a cop too.
Yeah.
So it was a Kyle in the middle, and honestly, I was hoping I could get just a little bit of explanation of where the inspiration came from, because he was inspired by something, and maybe I could get an impression.
All right, so there's definitely two things that were my inspiration for this character. It was he was one of the players in The Water Boy, and
Make it stop,
the cross-eyed.
Do you want any of these muffins?
So now, in terms of the quotes that were actually in it, was the Jesse the Body Ventura's lines were that. She's dug in like an Alabama tick. That is from the movie Predator.
It's inspired by Predator.
Yeah. That was
We got him off these.
So it's kind of the combination of those two. I turned
you were
the Predator.
inspired.
Yeah, I turned the Predator song, the actual theme, into a jazz song, actually, to give it more of that feel for like that scene. I turned the Terminator into like a pretty good beat, actually.
Yes, check that out. With all these toys, we have kind of future toys, but with these toys, some of these were actually ours growing up, yours growing up.
Yeah.
From Christmas, we would get toys all the time, in our stockings there, and with our Jinko jeans and our Slipknot pantses. But yeah, it was really cool.
Quan Chi as well.
Could have Quan Chi.
Well, I do both of
you
those
already pointed to it, so it's not a secret anymore. Egg.
Oh,
Like a baby egg.
There you go.
Well, Cyle, where did now a scarab, not to be confused with the Indonesian European dung beetle, but it's very similar. Where did the name come from?
So Scarab Cyle is the basically two things. It's I guess if you ever heard of a lucid dream, basically what people need to have those lucid dreams sometimes is like a trigger. So it basically, when I see a scarab, I just
It turns into a lucid dream.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden I like snap out of the dream, and then like not out of it, but like out of like the moment.
It's something that reoccurs to you.
Yes.
It recurs.
Yeah.
A reoccurring dream. It's always there. It's interesting.
Yeah.
So you
that's
also have a tattoo.
Yeah.
Of a scarab, which was your first tattoo.
Yes. Absolutely.
That's cool. That is some serious commitment.
Cyle, basically, okay, so I'm Kyle with a C. So a lot of people screwed up my name.
Yeah.
Cycle, Cecil, Lyle, whatever, you know what I mean? And Cyle was the coolest mistake that somebody made, and I was like, okay. Yeah.
Something that really touches you.
Absolutely.
Ooh, getting touched. So let's look at and you can pick that up whenever, wherever. Actually, not wherever. Just at the Coffee Cat. Did I say it right this time? And the second one there, which I want to get into more, because this is actually the newest one. You actually did some collaboration with actually locals in Plattsburgh. I hope they don't mind. You worked with somebody named Bullfrog, who's a very talented artist.
Absolutely.
Christina Nori, you did a song with, which
amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah, she has a beautiful voice.
Yeah, she's very active in Plattsburgh too. I hope we
Absolutely.
can talk to her one day. That'd be awesome, because I was watching a specific show last night, and she popped up a lot, and I'm like, wow. With this album, we have Raindrops on a Clock, which is actually going to be the video. if you look at the artwork, if we could probably see it on both cams, not this cam, but that cam. It's like $10 or something. So if you look at the artwork, I want to get into Kyle's artwork because this actually resembles some of the artwork that you do.
Yes.
Right now. So if you look at this one that Dom's holding right now, it actually resembles a lot of your current artwork, being that space is a factor.
Yes.
Not space as in I have room to move around, but as outside. Outside is considered outer space, right? Outer versus. Anyway.
No, I've actually always been into doing landscapes. You know what I mean? Like that was my thing. You know, she's every morning like waking up with Bob Ross. I mean, that was like
waking up with Kyle McJersey.
Yeah. You know.
So. Blue, awesome. I wanted to mention too, is also reoccurring. It's pretty cool. It's a good color. Yeah. It's nice and soft and cool. I want you to see this. And the Facebook page that you started, Jersey's Seasonal Arts, it's a sub-profile of Kyle Jersey's profile on Facebook. If you look at that, that was started by your parents.
Yeah.
Probably in the 90s. If they don't mind us showing that, I blocked out the number, but... they actually still are working on refurbishing furniture.
Yes.
About the coffee place Cat that your paintings are. That's actually part of an art walk in here in Plattsburgh.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Yes. During the summer, there's certain destinations where you can travel to that will give people, citizens, the population.
Plattsburghians.
A place to go to check out art, and it's located in order, and you can check out downtown's finest. Your first album came out in 2015, and the second album came out in 2017.
I do gotta say something about the first album. So the first album was actually written, and I want to shout out right now. Shout out to Pine Street.
Oh,
okay.
What?
So because that album was actually written in Pine Street.
Your first apartment.
Very first apartment.
Wow.
Great time. It was originally written there, and then there was a situation where I basically
lost that computer. Lost it all.
So, all right. So I ended up losing it, but I still kept the computer. Before I was actually going to toss it right out, I tried to turn it back on, and it actually came back.
Probably. Yeah. So, there was a point in time where Dominic Monet started Life on Saturn about 4 years ago or so. Check out his interview in the first episode. It's funny. Our mother, I just saw, wrote something on the Life on Saturn page just now.
That was the first one. He showed the Figment was he showed it actually in his interview. Was that the Kylo Ren with the stormtrooper?
Yes,
that was the first.
He choked him out.
Yeah, that was the first one he showed.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I noticed.
I died.
Oh, if I could die. Everybody laughs. It's weird.
I'm not gonna laugh anymore.
Anyway, sorry. I did that last time. I'm not gonna do that again. So, where I was getting at with what we were talking about with you. Other members started joining in, started working as a team. Actually, you're the one who got me in.
Yep.
So, put it there.
Absolutely.
So thanks. We wouldn't be sitting here right now if it wasn't for your recording efforts and Dom's relentless dedication. Look up the road that it was on. It's off McDonough, but there was this white building that had a spray painted work of art. Graffiti of Slender Man. Now, in every single town, there is a Slender Man painted somewhere, and Plattsburgh had a beautiful one. It was an okay picture. You also have a very, very adorable cat picture on there. I saw that too. You'll see when this comes out.
Oh my God!
And how you living? What's the answer?
Pretty well. Actually,
That's good.
I love the fact that I'm doing what I really like to do, and I'm just having a good time, and it's awesome.
Everything's going great. You keep putting out stuff, actual physical CDs that are wrapped in plastic.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it's definitely. You're an active member of Plattsburgh, so put her there. That's a lot of work, a lot of dedication.
Definitely.
So, you have anything you want to add? This won't obviously be on it, but...
Right. I guess... I have absolutely no idea. So Eve's Morning is actually my take on Adam and Eve, and the story that I actually created. Geez, back in 11th grade, creative writing class.
Let me take a guess. That was probably 2003.
2003.
Yeah, that was a fun class. Definitely super hilarious.
Yeah,
There was a
that's
lot of funny people in that class, including Andrew. But he was hilarious. I almost failed the class because of him.
It was
That's a good
distracting.
thing. That
He was
is such a
distracting.
good thing. Okay, so look at those bows. If you want to get some fives, you know what I mean. Stag and Cliff Burton. Actually, your cat.
His name Cliff Burton.
You could see the cat
Yeah.
in Arnold versus Cliche as well.
Yeah.
Don't tell him where it's at. You're gonna have to find it. Oh yeah,
Exactly.
the camera's not over there anymore. I'm like, okay. So yes.
Oh, he runs my knife. What else we got?
I got problems.
And you just be like, you're watching How You Livin', and then snap your finger.
How about a day I'm not hungover?
Okay, so real quick,
How you living?
check it out. Check it out, and I'm gonna chug this Red Bull. It's your boy Cam. Have a good one.
Oh my god. That was painful to watch.
Have a good one. Sorry, excuse me. Edit that. Edit that out. Oh yeah, what's in your coffee? Nothing. It's your boy Cam. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Cam with How You Livin'. We were just closing set right now. We found this guy over here. So this is a bee. Obviously, if you like coffee, if you like almonds, pollination is important. We need to save the bees. So today we are going to save a bee. And he's going outside, my boy. Shaboy, shaboy. Little fact, when bees mate, the male's penis explodes. Let's go. Look it up. Come on, follow Shaboy. I do it every day. It's your boy Cam. How you living? It's your boy Cam. If you want to get a better perspective on what we were discussing with
Cyle, Jersey.
life on Saturn, check out the links below.